Third grade students across the Tri-Cities began the week retaking part of their TCAP exams. Good evening, I'm Sarah Diamond.
I'm Josh Smith. Those students didn't get a high enough score on the English language arts portion of that standardized test. This is the first year under Tennessee's new third grade retention law. If a student scores what's defined as approaching or below, they must take extra steps to advance to the fourth grade.
An approaching score means a student has three options. They can either retake the exam, go to summer school, or get a tutor during the next school year. Students in the below category have the option of summer camp and summer school and tutoring during the next school year.
We obtained third grade TCAP numbers from at least 7 area school systems today. Of the ones we obtained, Johnson City third graders had the highest percentage of students that passed at 65%. Bristol, Tennessee City Schools had just over 50% pass.
Elizabethton City Schools and Washington County, Tennessee Schools both had just under half of their students pass. Hawkins, Johnson, and Unicoi counties had some of the lowest percentages of students who passed, each of them with about 30%. News Channel 11's Clarice Shaley spoke with school leaders today.
And Clarice, it has been a stressful year for third graders and teachers. They knew this was coming. What are they telling you tonight?
School districts I spoke to today told me this past weekend was spent working through the results, and now they are actively coaching parents on what the next steps are working forward. Kingsport City Schools spent Monday sending out communications to parents of students who are already out of school and tried to get score results out as soon as they could.
Because we know parents are anxious about this, kids are anxious about this. They want to know kind of what the results were.
Assistant Superintendent at Kingsport City Schools, Andy True, says the system will not provide data on student scores and adds that they're working their best to relieve the anxiety students and parents may be feeling at this time.
So that's really where we are, communicating with parents, making sure that they have all of that information to know exactly kind of what their situation is with their child and making sure that they kind of know what those next steps can be.
Washington County Schools used their teacher workday while students were out of school to start coordinating with parents after they've sorted through the numbers.
It's all been discussion up to this point, but now with the data, now it's action.
Superintendent of Washington County Schools, Jerry Boyd, says out of the 562 third graders that took the test, only 49.1% passed the English language arts portion. He says many of the students that didn't pass were close and believes a large number will pass when they retake the test. But right now, they're focused on what their goals are.
Communication to parents, what the options are of for their students that did not meet the proficiency level. Try to make sure we answer any questions that they may have. And then the retake, as I said, we certainly are optimistic.
Both Kingsport City Schools and Washington County Schools begin their retest process tomorrow. They are both also scheduled to begin summer school on June 5th.
Thanks. Just into our newsroom tonight, Kingsport City Schools revealed to News Channel 11 45.4% of its third graders scored proficient, which means they met or exceeded the expectations. We heard from Tri-City State Senator John Lundberg today, who sponsored the third grade retention law. He told News Channel 11's Capitol Bureau reporter he still thinks the law is the right move for Tennessee. He also pointed out that as long as students go to summer school, then the state will not retain them.
For students who scored approaching on that reading part of the TCAP exam, there is still another option for them to avoid retention. The state education department says parents and guardians are allowed to file an appeal. Again, this is only for students who scored in that approaching category. The appeal must be filed with the Tennessee State Board of Education.